So hey guys, I hope you're doing absolutely fine. So let's get started. First of all, let's see the budget goalkeepers. Since Brighton and Hove Albion have got pretty easy fixtures till game week since they face Burnley, Watford, Everton, Brentford, and in game week 5 they have a tricky fixture against Leicester. But still, I'd go with Sanchez, their number one. So here's a budget, not premium goalkeeper. So I'll go with Sanchez. So I recommend you guys not to spend more than 9.5 or 10 million in goalkeepers. You can rotate your budget goalkeepers. I recommend you that. I'd go with premium midfielders like Bruno, obviously. Man United got pretty easy fixtures till game week 6. They face Leeds, Southampton, Wolves, Newcastle, West Ham and Aston Villa. So it would be pretty good if you choose a pick set piece takers from Man United. I'd go with Bruno. He is on set piece duties as well as pens. He take penalties as well. So I'd go with Bruno. They have got pretty easy fixes as well. That's why I'd go with Bruno. I think they will obviously get few clean sheets. That's why I'd go with the left back Shaw as well. I'd pick two for now from Man United. Everton has got also quite easy round of fixtures, so I'd pick a defender from Everton as well, the Toffees. So let's see. I think I'd go with Digne. Digne is just 5.5. In such price, you get his obviously deadly set piece deliveries. He's on set piece duties as well. He's worth it, so I'd go with Digne as well. And Everton has got pretty good fixtures at the starting of the campaign, so I think Digne is must. So I picked Digne. Similarly, Liverpool. Liverpool have also got quite a few. So let's go with Liverpool. Liverpool have got quite a few easy fixtures as well. So I'd go with Trent as Robertson Robbo is injured in the preseason. So I'd go for Trent as well. He has been rested. Did not play Euros as well due to injury, so he might obviously start. So I'd go for Trent as well. I think he's a must pick for every fantasy managers. I'd go for three premium defenders and then I'll go with defenders from Brighton since I have already mentioned, they have very easy round of fixtures. Burnley, Watford, Everton, Brentford, Leicester and Crystal Palace in the first 6 game weeks. So I'd go with a defender from Brighton as well. So let me see how many of the managers own Dunk and Duffy. I think Duffy is back. He was on loan. I don't know if he'll start or not. I think I'd go with Dunk. He must start obviously. I think Duffy won't start since he's back again. I think Dunk, Veltman and Webster, they would have 3 at the back. So I'd go with Dunk. He's a great threat, aerial threat as well. So I'd pick Dunk instead of Duffy, Veltman or Webster. So I'd go with Dunk. And most of the managers own Dunk as well. 6.9% of manager. So that's it. So I'll leave a defender for now. West Ham has also got pretty easy fixtures at the start. So I think I should go with Mikel Antonio. Mikel Antonio has been pretty good last season as well. He has been banging goals. So I think I should pick Mikel Antonio as well. It's obvious he'll start. So I'd go with Mikel Antonio and you should keep an eye on Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney from Brentford. He has been quite good. Brentford scored record number of goals last championship. They have been banging goals all season in the championship. So I think I must buy Evan Toney as well from Brentford. And they have good round of fixtures as well. I think Brentford face Arsenal in the first week, and then they have pretty good fixtures till game week 5. They face Crystal Palace, Aston Villa, Brighton, and Wolves. I think they'll get some goals, so I think I'd go with Evan Toney as well from Brentford. Evan Toney. I think maybe from Man United, since they have got pretty easy fixtures, maybe Cavani will start. Let's see how much to Cavani cost. Let's see. I think it's not so expensive. Just I'll put him here right now for now. I think he'll start, obviously, Cavani. Then I could pick some midfielders from Man City as well. Either Mahrez has been doing quite well in the preseason. Grealish could be a differential pick at the start of the season as well. I think I'd go with Grealish. It might be. I'd go with differential pick. So I'd go with Grealish instead of Mahrez. I don't think KDB will get 90 minutes from the start, so I think I'd go with Grealish. I hope he gets 90 minutes. He starts. I hope he starts. So I'd go with Grealish. Jack Grealish. He costs only 8 million. Then obviously Mo Salah. Liverpool. They face Norwich in the first game week. Mo Salah is must pick. I hope Mo Salah will return some points. He's in good form as well. So let me pick Mo Salah as well. Mo Salah is a premium. I've got 17 million remaining, 17 pounds. So let's go with keeper. And also Man United, they have got pretty easy fixtures. They only face Leeds, Southampton, Wolves, Newcastle, West Ham and Aston Villa for the first 6 game weeks. So I'd go with Henderson. I think Henderson will start ahead of David De Gea. So I'd go with Henderson. So just look at this. I picked Henderson, Luke Shaw, Fernandes and Cavani. I think I should remove Cavani. And I have just spent 9.5 million on keepers, so I recommend you that don't spend too much on keepers. You can rotate them depending upon how their fixture is, how hard their fixture is. So I just spent 9.5 million on the keepers. I hope you guys do that as well. Don't spend more than 9.5, or you can go up to 10. So I picked 3 premium midfielders, Bruno, Grealish and Salah. Let me pick someone from West Ham United. West Ham United also have got easy round of fixtures, so I think I should go with a midfielder from their squad. Either Souček or Bowen would be quite a good pick. I think I'd go with Souček, as he had great season last time out. I think he'd be banging goals this season as well, so I'd go with Souček, Thomas Souček as well. And then let me think of a striker. I'd go with forward from Aston Villa, since they have pretty easy 3 starting fixtures. They face only Watford, Newcastle and the newly promoted side Brentford in the first starting 3 fixtures. So I probably would have gone with Watkins, but it's not quite been playing since he's injured. So let me go with Dennings. I think I think Dennings might be on penalties as well. So I'd go with Danny Ings instead of Oli Watkins since he is injured as well. I might change later, but for now I'd go with Danny Ings. He might be taking penalties as well. So I picked 4 midfielders for my squad till now. I think I should go with a lad who takes set piece like James Ward-Prowse. Since James Ward-Prowse is injured, I think I must go with someone else. If he'd be fit, 100% fit, I'd obviously go with James Ward-Prowse since he's very good at set piece as well as he's taking pens for the Saints. So I think I would have gone with James Ward-Prowse, but he's out in pre-season, so that's why I would skip. I'd not take the risk of picking James Ward-Prowse. Obviously it might change later on if the news comes on he is up and running. So if he'd be 100% fit, obviously I'd pick him, but for now I'll be going for someone else. Since I'll be playing 3-4-3 formation, one of my midfielders will be on the bench, so I'd rather pick a budget midfielder instead of premium midfielder. So I think I'd go with a budget midfielder since I've already said it earlier. Brighton have very easy fixtures for, I think, since they have very easy fixtures, I think I'd go with Brighton again. I think, let me see, a very budget midfielder who plays 90 minutes. I think Brownhill will start on the right side and he is very cheap as well. I think I'd go with Brownhill from Burnley. I think he'll obviously start and play 90 minutes, so I'd pick Brownhill. I think I need to get rid of some defenders since I'm running out of gas. I think I should get rid of Luke Shaw, and I think I should go for Ben White, new signing for Arsenal. Obviously he's very cheap and he's solid at the back, so I think I'd go with Ben White and he's very cheaper than Luke Shaw, so I think I'd be taking Ben White instead of Luke Shaw, and then I'd get rid of, I think, Danny Ings. I think I should go with Antonio instead of Danny Ings. I think let's go with Morphe. Welbeck was doing quite good as well at the end of the season, but he is having injury, hamstring issue, that's why he is out. So I'd be going with Morphe. It's quite cheaper than Danny Ings, so I'd be going with Neil Morphe. Let's see how much cash do I have got. So I've got 4.5 million remaining. I'd be buying a quite cheaper defender. It's obvious he'll be on the bench. A defender who plays 90 minutes, I'll be going with Luke Harding. He's a regular starter for Leeds. 90 minutes is guaranteed. So I think I should go with Luke Ayling. I think that's it for my first draft. I've gone quite differential with Grealish and 3 strikers. Mikel Antonio, Ivan Toney and Neil Morphe. I've gone for premium midfielders rather than going with premium forwards. I think the strikers will return good points for the first couple of game weeks. I think Antonio has very easy fixtures. First 4 fixtures are very easy. Michelangelo face Newcastle in the first game week, and Leicester. This fixture might be quite tricky, but I hope he rewards me some points. And then he faces Crystal Palace and Southampton. I think my forward are quite well. I might change later on, but I think I'll stick with almost most of the players. So that's it. Obviously I'll be playing 3-4-3 as I have already mentioned, and go with Sanchez rather than playing Henderson. Leeds are quite attacking side, so I put Dean Henderson on the bench on this first game week. So I'll be going with Sanchez. I think they'll get a clean sheet quite easily. I hope so. I'm having a quite hard time. How much should I keep out for Neil Maupay? It's very tricky. I think I should not double up on Brighton. But Dunk is quite good. But Dunk is quite good at headers, so I think there's a chance he can get some points. I think I'd pick Ben White. Neil Maupay for Ben White. So I think that will be it. Brownhill goes to the last in the bench. So I'd be going with Mo Salah for the captain and Bruno vice captain. I think Mo Salah will score some goals, maybe a brace, since they are facing newly promoted side. Norwich are quite good as well, but I think Liverpool will win this fixture quite easily. So I'm giving my armband to Mo Salah. So that's it. For now, I might change my team later. So see you guys. So guys, pick your team wisely. Pick your captain as well as vice captain wisely. I hope you guys score some good points. Best wishes. That's all for now.